Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hypnospace Outlaw. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had an okay weekend, and due to the weekend, I don't remember exactly what we were doing, but I see this case open in our files here. So we're going to swing by Starport Castle Dream Station, which is definitely a very sensible thing for a zone of the internet to be called, and we're going to figure out what's up with this unauthorized speed boosting software. Before we do that, though, I think we can probably close this case. We got this as solved as I want to solve it. I'm intentionally not reporting that poor teacher anymore. We're good. Close the case, pay me. Thank you, hippie. Yeah, this working is a terrible way to make money. The janitor game is much more effective. Okay, Starport Castle Dream Station. Have we seen any of that yet? That's the thing we got access to pretty recently, right? I don't think I've looked at it at all. A place for fanatics of fantasy, science fiction, cog punk, gorth vibe, and more. Okay, to be perfectly honest, this is the place where I would have been hanging out at the impressionable age that I was in 1999, which I am electing not to reveal. A new zone for all you geeks, nerds, and other citizens with niche interests. Yep, that's what being a geek is. It's really about niche interests. Nobody's into nerdy stuff, right? A message from Adrian Merchant. Okay, before we read anything from Adrian Merchant, I do want to just remind everybody... the passwords of multiple MerchantSoft personnel have been recently compromised. So, one assumes that we're going to see some messages from some people who ostensibly work for MerchantSoft, who maybe are posting some real wild stuff. That said, this was probably posted long enough ago that it's legit. Welcome to Starport Castle Dream Station, a new zone where fans of fantasy... Okay, if your listed pages appeared in one of the following zones, they've been relocated here. Okay, so they merged a whole bunch of stuff, because presumably there wasn't enough traffic to any of these things individually. The Bull Ring is an unofficial Taurus and Muleta fan resource. By fans, for fans. Linda has moved to SAI. Find me in the Freelands now. SAI, the Freelands. Huh. We don't know anything about the Freelands. This observer has moved to the... Okay. Welcome to the court of Phaedra Law. I remember Phaedra Law. I remember seeing that word, anyway. Official ultimatum for MerchantSoft regarding recent disaster. The Sovereign Alliance of probably like Imagination, I'm assuming. Just getting clipped there. Runs Freelands, an open zone of users who do not accept MerchantSoft's Starport Castle Dream Station. Alright, let's figure out what's going on here. The SAI Freelands are online. If you're a part of the community and your page is loading slowly, aha, go take Roddy's test to get accelerator. There we go, that's what we're going to look for. But first we're going to read this ridiculous page. What is going on here? How dare they merge our zones? No warning, and severely limit our download speeds. The remaining members of the 5 deleted zones have come together to form the Sovereign Alliance of Imagination. So they've delisted their pages and have formed their own zone, free from the control of MerchantSoft. Okay. My move. In October of 1999, MerchantSoft destroyed 5 of Hypnospace's strongest communities by condensing them all into one zone. So this happened actually before we started playing, right? The date on the thing when we started was November 5th, I believe. Our pages now load half as quickly as well. No one knows why it happened, it just did. Now instead of having 5 community leaders, we just get the one, and the person they picked is just a friend of MerchantSoft. If you don't have a community leader, there's no way to report issues directly. Outside of waking up. Every time I read a reference to the fact that this is all happening while we're asleep, it throws me for a loop all over again. I keep forgetting. Okay, can I join? Everyone's welcome. Contact Gil S. Creates for information on how to join and how to secure a place in the Freelands. Gil Sanders. Okay. I'm assuming this is his Hypnospace page? No, it is not. Note for all you smart Alex out there, the page is Gil S. It is not Gil Secretes. Thank you. Yep, alright, fair enough. I can see how that mistake might be made. Gil's Tunes, the Sanderverse, the Ready to Shave analysis page. A work in progress, full analysis on the music and lyrics of this epic masterpiece by the Chowderman. Oh, a second Chowderman song? Is it gonna play? Song used with permission. Oh, maybe not. Okay, this is that Chowder Man song. What kind of music is that? You know, I found myself asking that a lot since we came to Hypnospace. I want to let you all enjoy this. Sorry, did he say, "This is my contrition"? Is shaving an act of penance for him? Alright. Listen, there's no appreciation anymore of fine art. Everyone just wants it now, now, now. But if you really take time to listen, I listened to this record at least 500 times, at least, you'll begin to appreciate kinds of music you never thought possible. All you hear now on the radio is Flip Flop. I wish it flopped, with lyrics about dirty acts, shooting gangs, or sniffing drugs. Boy, this is definitely some real shit that was really on the internet that is being parodied here. We are transported to a tense scene in the Chowder Man's bathroom. This first verse is brilliant because it is both a story and a metaphor. Is it whiskers growing at the speed of light? Thoughts are running through my mind. Just the bathroom and the night. Is it, okay, in order for something to be a metaphor, it has to also be the thing that it is, right? Like, okay. Never mind. We're just moving on here. Symbolism is tough. Okay, I don't need to read any more of this. This is really something, though. Why don't we just head straight to the accelerator thing? Maybe we'll come back for Gil and his various secretions later. I wonder if they are foolish enough to have put this in their tags. Also, if I spelled it correctly. Okay. So far, people have been very stupid, so... Wait, nope. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we totally want to be on this page. Okay. We could go take Roddy's test, so... we can search for Roddy. Let's try that. The search bar is already open. Like I said, the weekend happened, and now I'm all discombobulated. We're getting it back. Okay, aha. Ringleader Roddy. Bullring has moved to the SAI Freelands. While I still love the Merchant Brothers and believe in Merchantsoft as a company, I feel it is only right to stand with my friends in these trying times. The Bullring does not claim ownership of Taurus or related characters. Good, because I'd have to report your ass. Is that Doctor Strange's cloak, but just with a giant eyeball at the top of it? I guess so. So this is the guy we're looking for, right? Roddy Wall. So... okay, no personal page. I was hoping that was how we were going to get to the accelerator test. Yeah, see, like... I guess there are certain zones of the screen or something. It might be that we're able to interact with stuff through the page, or at least that's what's causing the cursor to change to the hand, is that there's something underneath it that can be interacted with. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. Okay, back to the Explorer. So we have to figure out how to take Roddy's test. Let's go back to the search. Is there another screen or another page available? Roddy's project diary. Boy, he has a lot of pages up. Alright, let's talk about a project diary. October 1999, secret project for Y2K. Dylan let me in on the plans for the year 2000 HypnoS update, and I don't think anyone is ready for what we are about to unleash. Oh, is this guy... this guy's responsible for the virtual pets, which I have not bothered to get. We didn't have a long time to finish these, so I'm surprised at how well they turned out. Oh yeah, you sandwich users just might want to download yourself a pet. Normal pet food is great and all, but what is sandwich? You know, some of you were hoping that HypnoS would officially support sandwich encryption since I was hired here. This is something he worked on before working with HypnoS. I got permission to make a diary on what I'm working at Merchantsoft. I'm mostly collaborating with Dylan on the fun stuff. We got a few interns to hand the boring bug swishing to, thank God. Hey, that's me. Right now I'm working on some moderation tools for the Hypnospace Patrol Department. We're going to let our fellow Hypnospace citizens police themselves instead of having us do it. We all think it's a pretty good idea, plus it saves money, because they pay us in nothing. And yes, I'm trying to get Sam Witch working on HypnoS. I have a feeling Adrian isn't going to want to do it since it already has a reputation as a piracy tool. Hey, I have questions about that, about Sam Witch. What is this now? What is sandwich encryption? That's a sandwiched file. It's a file encryption and compression tool made by Sam Parker, who apparently has passed, in 1995 for Flamingos. That's a good Flaming OS. That's a real good name for an operating system, actually. So it zips and encrypts, right? That's interesting. While Sandwich isn't officially supported by HypnoS, there may be a way to decrypt locked Sandwich files. You'll have to chit-chat me for more information. Roddy Wall may also be able to help. He's currently working on Hypnospace's... Hold on, whose page is this? This is Greg Smith. Gearhead Greg. We definitely saw a page that was created by Gearhead Greg previously. Oh, he's the What in the World guy. Okay. Should we... I'm gonna stamp this page. This page makes me feel safe, like a log cabin. We're just gonna stamp this page. Something tells me we might need to know about sandwiching later. Okay. So we know all about we've seen his diary. We know that he's a big fan of Taurus, whatever that is. Dropped out of high school, then became famous in the world of computing after releasing that encryption thing. Now I work on Hypnospace. Should we pick up a virtual pet, maybe? It's just people who are people who are bummed out about the merge. Roddy's test. Where might we find that? You know, we're searching for Roddy Wall here. This is going to pick up a lot of garbage. Bullring, Roddy. Okay, so this is the bullring. This other page has the same title and a very similar URL. This is just the exact same information that is on his homepage. That's weird. Is this? Oh, right. It has the word wallpaper in the tags. It's like, we've been here before. Why is Roddy mentioned on this page now? Alright, I guess let's go look at, the SAI page, then. Probably the easiest way to get there is just to go back through Starport Castle Dream Station. Alright, come visit and explore the Freelands. Is this that chat room? Okay. Oh man, I definitely spent some time on some pages like this. Click on the arrow signs to move. Click on landmarks to visit member pages. Click or hover over signs to read them. Ready to shave by the Chowder Man, use with permission. With permission of the Chowder Man? Yep. Quite a deep song, and it means a lot to me. Boy. Alright, the idea by Gil Sanders and Sarah Sanders. feel bad for that woman. Future events are not going to be kind to her name. What is this? The trial of acceleration. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, this is what we want. So, what did it say? The people running the speed booster are causing serious problems, right? They're making stuff crashy? Yeah, one of our servers is severely overloaded and keeps crashing. So we probably shouldn't actually run the software, then. But I'm totally going to.
A secret stash is hidden. In the Freelands, you shall unlock it. 2 east of Roddy's bullring, that's me, 1 north of Casper's rocket. Only one path leads to this place. Look closely at the borders. Once you find it, come back here. In this trial, you will rock it.
Boy. Okay, 2 east, 1 north of the bullring? That, boy. Alright, that's really something. Also, this, like, they know this is not a thing you're allowed to do. Why would you be like, oh, hey, and this is my name, by the way, this is who I am. Did it say 2? Now we have to watch it again, because I'm an idiot.
A secret stash is hidden. In the Freelands, you shall unlock it. 2 east of Roddy's bullring, that's me, 1 north of Casper's rocket. Only one.
Okay, 2 east of the bullring, 1 north of the rocket. So we can't go directly east from the bullring. We're gonna have to, like, maneuver around. What is this? Gary's control room. These are the tombstones of their old web zones. Okay, so we are now 1 east of the bullring, right? Looks like we're not going to be able to go east from here, though. Court of Phaedra Law. Alright. I wonder if this is an area we're going to be able to navigate to normally, or if we're going to have to... Oh, hey, Linda's Library of Weird. Have we been here since the time skip? I don't think we have, right? We went to Tiff's page, but not Linda's. Does she have any cool new scaries? No, apparently she was not struck with inspiration during that time. Whale of a crime. Linda would make an okay Batman villain. Sort of a Silver Age Batman villain, though. Alright, can we go maybe, like, north, up, and around? Uh-oh, what is going on here? Do you think this is a joke? You have one last change to remake your old NetSettler page or you're gone. How many drugs are you on? Very creative, but you need to remove this animation of yourself from this plot. Also, please remake your page because NetSettler isn't supported in Hypnospace anymore. What is going on here? The Visual Wizard Eagle... Not allowed to have animations of yourself, apparently. What is... Oh, dear. Okay. Yeah, this page does not work smoothly in Hypnospace. Huh. I was kind of thinking, at first I was thinking that the lyrics of that song might be code or something. They might be like a puzzle. But now I'm thinking it kind of just sounds like gibberish. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll have to come back here. Let's just go ahead and... Man, look at all the wild stuff that's happening on this page. Okay. That's far from the first time we've seen references to NetSettler. Oh, this Freelands plot actually got completely repossessed. Freelands only work because people play by the rules. Your fragrant disregard for the way we do things around here leaves me no choice but to shut you down. Kevin. Kevin with 2 N's. Really appreciate it when people have unique, searchable names. I was hoping we could find a page from Kevin somewhere on Hypnospace complaining about what happened. Okay, well. So not all is well in the kingdom of the Hypnolands. And it is turning out not to be that easy to get east of the Bullring. Let's try coming around from the south. Back at the entry page, I think we definitely had the option of going east. This is not what this page is supposed to look like. Reload? There we go. Okay, sometimes things just fail to load. Okay, so now we're one column east of the Bullring. It's the Sanders homestead. I mean, should we check that out? Hold on, one thing at a time. Okay, so now we're in the column 2 east. Yeah, it's one north of the rocket. Right, we need to get up there. So it said the borders are the key, right? What did it say exactly? Yes, I apologize. We're going to have to watch the video again. Something about the borders being the key.
Stash is hidden. In the Freelands, you shall unlock it. 2 east of Roddy's Bullring, that's me, 1 north of Casper's Rocket. Only one path leads to this place. Look closely at the borders. Once you find it, come back here. In this trial, you will rock it.
Look closely at the borders. What is the observer? Oh, it's like another software review page. Is merchant soft or deleted gamers only? Yeah, okay. That page does not immediately, to me, look useful. So look closely at the borders. Let that tree look like it wiggled a little bit? I don't know, man. What is this, anyway? Casper Air Graphics. Automotive airbrush art. Oh my. You don't see a lot of custom cursors on pages anymore. For good reason, I think. So let's see. He had a band. Casper posing in front of his most recent original work, Celestial Showdown. That is a totally sick dragon. If I had a van, I would definitely have a sick dragon airbrushed on it. You're interested in transforming your vehicle into a fantasy art masterpiece. I am interested in that. What does he charge? Please send Casper a message. Casper does not take explicit, gory, or pornographic requests. Well, who would even want any of that stuff when you can have a sick dragon? Okay, I don't think Casper is directly relevant to our quest, but I think all of our lives have been enriched by seeing both this art and also this extremely good cursor. Hold on. There's more pictures of his art, maybe? Yeah, that extremely rules. I'm way into that. Oh, that's pretty good. Chowder Man, it's gotta stop. The Chowder Manning has got to stop. Okay. Maybe back on that page that was 1 east of the Bullring, there was a thing that I missed somewhere. Yeah, the trees pop in and they kind of waver. I guess that's all I was seeing before. Alright, well, let's stop by the Sanders homestead real first. Hail and well met. These guys are like really into EverQuest. Please wipe your shoes at the door. There was a time when, like, the cool thing to do was, like, to act as though your web space was a physical space. There's a lot of, like, please wipe your shoes at the door stuff going on. The internet was weird. The internet is still weird. It's weird in a different way now. On Gil's page, you'll find fantasy, sci-fi, and Cyber Cog art of the Sanderverse and his HSM music. Sarah's page is all about on- and offline fantasy interactive theater and features a few of her strong opinions, haha. This is an anti-sacred garden home. We do not support the touchy-feely, wimpy direction their company is headed. Oh, these people are insufferable, okay. Good to know, I guess. I mean, please wipe your shoes at the door. Probably should have been the hint. Okay, let's Let's check out... We're going to have to go up past the bull ring and back around, right? Oh my god, it takes forever, and I can't actually... You can't click on the part of the page where the arrow's going to be. The arrow itself has to load all the way in. Did we look at Gary's control room? Enter the Cyber Cog if you're ready to truly ascend. I am all about ascension. Yo, that hat is a decision that you made on purpose, presumably. If you've been to a Cyber Cog event, we've probably met. I've attended over 20 events all over the country over the last 3 years. Listen, I shouldn't talk trash about this guy's dumb hat. Alright, I go to Renaissance fairs. I know the deal. I have almost purchased things that have useless gears on them. Interactive fiction. Cyber Cog Rebirth. Do we want to... I mean, we do have a job to do. But also... No, we definitely want to read this interactive fiction. You are an ordinary person. A nothing. A nobody. Oh no, I'm a normie. Deep inside you, something calls for release from meaninglessness. From the routine of everyday life. Sorry, from the meaningless. I skipped a word, and then I changed the rest of the words so the sentence would still work. You crave the decaveritate... What the fuck? Decaveritate of the techno-shamanatrix. What is happening in this word? Decaveritate. I'm trying to, like, figure out what the etymology of this would be. I can't even tell what the parts of this are. Techno-shamanatrix is pretty straightforward. I will elect to be a nobody. You know, like all the normies do. This is wild to me that people believe, like, oh, you're just a normal person. You're just a nobody. This is clearly the incorrect choice. You think you chose it to push the boundaries of this digital introduction inside a digital world to a digital world, introducing you to a mechano-digital subgenre of digital fiction. But in fact, you choose it to punish yourself. You do not believe you deserve to change, to evolve, to discover the gears that turn enlightenment. I weep for you. Weep? Okay, first Captain Gary, calm down. Weep is one of those words, like, people who use the word weep are almost never talking about actually crying, they're just being dicks. They're like certain words and phrases you can find online that tell you a lot about the people using them. A lot of it has to do with theatricality. Black lightning cracks the sky like a rusty dagger, stabbing the egg yolk heart of a dying machine god. The faint sound of cogs turning comes through the broken window, sweet smell of hot oil following the appearance of a figure in the living room of your home with a second mortgage. I read that in a really strange way, and it kind of made it sound like the figure has a second mortgage. But you all know what I meant. The figure is wearing an ankle-length black trench coat, dark sunglasses with code floating in their reflection, a pipe holster, and a top hat covered in clicking machinery. Oh man, he's the master of Cyber Cog. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not think the techno-shamanatrix was a person. I guess it could be. If I click this, it's just gonna take us to the same failure thing, oh no, okay. It's slightly different. You reject him, closing your eyes tight against his ticking revelation. You go back to your suburban life with your wife and 3 kids and yapping dog and second mortgage. He's way in on this second mortgage thing. And hollow, endless job. He did not kill you, but you are dead. Inside, I didn't pause long enough for all of these hyphens. Because we only have an hour here, you know, I have stuff to do. Alright, hey, what are you doing in my house, guy who's clearly very stable and not at all dangerous to me? That's a fire. You're just holding a fire there, man. I've come to save you, Gary, says the techno-shamanatrix with a voice like a creaking engine. Ah, man, I kind of wish I had an effects pedal now. I will touch your mechanical mind with the enlightenment of the Plexidecadoctagon. Plexidecadoctagon. How many sides are we talking about there? I don't know what plexi means in this. But before I can, you must know something, he finishes with a whisper. What? You scream. The path requires sacrifice. Sorry, he roared it. The path requires sacrifice. That's not what a roar sounds like. Yes, I'm gonna say I'm out. I'm gonna read every one of these failure screens. The techno-shamanatrix shakes his head in disappointment. You return to so-called real life, a shell of a man. A bunch of people did not understand what the Matrix was about. That's some real internet stuff right there. There's a bunch of, like, angry kids who thought the Matrix was about something very different than it was. Let's begin then, Gary, the Techno-Shaminatrix yells officiously. First, you must give me your kids. Wow. Usually people don't just come right out and say that. What? You say under your breath, but loud enough for him to hear? My kids? Why? The time you spend pursuing their interests will drag you from the holy path of the Cyber Cog. Say no. Don't pick this. He is editing it in real time. He's trying to help me because he knows what I'm gonna do, but I'm still gonna do it. Seriously, just stop playing if you're gonna fool around. Am I playing? Is that what's happening here? Okay, we'll meet halfway. I'll give you one kid. The Techno-Shaminatrix isn't surprised that you've held back. You feel his eyes brush over you once more. A red light on the side of his sunglasses blinks. With a flash and a puff of green smoke, he disappears. Well, did he take my kid at least? Alright. Let's give him the kids. Sweaty days attending soccer games and cringing at adolescent talent competitions melt from your life like scales from the eyes of a person with blepharitis. Give me your job, the master of Cyber Cog says. The Techno-Shaminatrix, if that wasn't clear. It was, he said. They've removed I'm not even allowed to fail on purpose anymore. Board meetings are suddenly a thing of the past. Cyber Cogian magic. Couldn't be happier. Give me your so-called home. The Techno-Shaminatrix hisses with intensity, his soot-covered snuff boots glowing in the moonlight. Wait, are they soot-covered or are they glowing? How can I do that, you might say? The only home you require is the companionship of your Cyber Cog companions. The Techno-Shaminatrix informs you, truth ringing in his voice. Whenever I speak, truth is ringing in my voice. Convention halls and sofas will provide for every shelter need you may have. Yeah, alright, sure thing. Ignoring mortgage payments is easy. When the bank calls, don't pick up. Hiding from collection agents is trickier. But if you PM me, I can give you some advice for that. Gary, I know this will be hard for you. The Techno-Shaminatrix begins to intone. His cog-covered hat grinds out a condolence. Give me your marriage, he finally says. Is this really going to be harder than the kids thing? I think you should be reluctant to give your kids to a stranger who shows up in clown paint. Okay, they let me have another failure page. I'm gonna take it. Sitting on the couch with your wife later that night, she'll ask why you're so distant, and also where your kids are. What you don't tell her is that it's because you gave up the one chance you had at happiness for Friday nights watching Desperate in Dallas marathons. Alright. Actually, it won't be hard at all. I don't even love my wife. Hello, and thank you for entering the Cyber Cog. It might surprise you, but this story is actually somewhat autobiographically based. I'm Gary. I'm not saying I'm the character, but I'm literally Gary. My name is Gary in real life. Hi. The Cyber Cog community is big, welcoming, and growing. If you too wish to follow the crank-lined path and find increased meaning in the digital world, here are some Cyber Cog gathering sites. No, okay. Maybe there were links on this page before the great merging. Gary, you make me very sad. I'm very sad now. What was I doing? Hold on, we're gonna go back to the... I think hitting back would have taken us through his horrible story again. Okay. So now we know why we don't click on random web pages. I had to say, I do not like this Ready to Shave quite as much as I am the Chowder Man. And the Chowder Man was a bloody masterpiece, is what it was. Okay, so this is the Court of Phaedra. Aha, there is in fact a tiny little path that I apparently just looked right past. It's not even like, you didn't even have to click on like nothing there. There was a visible path. Do not pass unless you are worthy of acceleration. Well, I'm probably worthy. Oh my god, load the tooltip text. I want to see what it says. Oh, it doesn't say anything. Okay, well, give me the thing. Man, X Trial 2, is this going to be just another puzzle? You know what I hate is puzzles and figuring things out in video games. It's the worst.
The father of the Freelands, his Cyber Cogian name. The mother of the Freelands, what she shoots in her game. The amount of zones that Merchantsoft sent to an early grave. Now return to the Freelands, south of the Colosseum, and input this code you figured out for your final test. I really hope to see ya.
South of the Colosseum. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go back to the homestead there and do some actual reading. But what is meant by south of the Colosseum? Whose page has the word Colosseum in the name? Does the bull ring count as a Colosseum? Okay, so this is just where we're entering the password. Alright, what did we need? We need what she shoots in her game, his Cyber Cogian name, and then the number 5. Alright, Gil. Sanderverse is my original QOSM interactive theater campaign, set in the world I created that combines science fiction, fantasy, and Cyber Cog in unexpected ways. Okay, let's see here. Sarania is a character me and my wife Sarah made up based on many of Sarah's real-life quirks. A master archer and can use telepathy to communicate with almost any being in the Sanderverse. This drawing is my own artistic interpretation of Sarania. Yep, waist about as thick as the neck. Giant breasts. That's amateur fantasy art already. Alright. Signal. Plays a guitar that is used to hack into Cyber Cog systems when plugged into them. The notes are interpreted as computer inputs. That's honestly almost a cool idea. I'm real close to liking that. Signal was once a rock star based a little on Chowder Man. So he is very charismatic and always getting into trouble. Okay. Sorry, always getting into trouble for being irresistible to women. He must always wear sunglasses because his unshielded gaze is too powerful. Literally weaponizing the male gaze. Wow, check that out. Villathan, the ruler of the largest post-Earth settlement. Boy, his name is just Villain. You just named your villain Villain. I mean, I guess you're allowed to do that. It's your universe. Okay, so Signal. What does Sarah shoot in her game? Alright, I hang around the SAI a lot. You've probably seen Gil's art. Or sorry, if you hang around the SAI a lot, you've probably seen Gil's art. I should probably read, like, all of the words. He made all the map graphics. Okay. Well, she shot a cactus at one point. Does that count? Deborah the Giant Gnome. Deborah is a character I wrote for the Sanderverse. Gil thinks she's too stupid, so he won't include her. Gil, be nice. Game review. Eat lead. Gil's been playing this game all night for weeks instead of planning our next adventure. It is so awful. Literally, all you do is shoot balls with a machine gun. Well, the riddle was what she shoots in her game, right? So probably that part of it is not just balls. Alright, let's read about... Oh, these are just going to jump us down the page. Well, maybe it's balls. What she shoots in her game. A cactus. Am I remembering what they said correctly?
The father of the Freelands, his Cyber Cogian name. The mother of the Freelands, what she shoots in her game. The amount of zones that Merchantsoft...
So Signal, I mean, it could be Signal Balls 5.
Freelands, south of the Colosseum.
What she shoots in her game. Or maybe it's like arrows? Because she's an archer. She shoots arrows. This is one of those things where the English verb shoots and its ambiguity getting us into trouble a little bit here. Because right, she's a character in the thing. It doesn't say that she shoots any like specific kind of arrows or anything. It might just be arrows. The weapons here, he's just talking about his own weapons, not anything about her character. All right, let's try a couple of these. Try a couple of our options here. So it's like signal arrows 5? That was totally it. Okay. Download and loading speed booster for HypnoS. Accelerator is only for members of the Sovereign Alliance of Imagination. Well, prove I'm not. Please answer the following 6 questions. Crap. What is the name of the SAI's special custom-made zone? The Freelands. I mean, you have to have gone through the Freelands to get here, so... There are no tags on this page. It couldn't be reached from the search. Question 2. What did Casper Air Graphics do before he made amazing fantasy sci-fi artwork? Shoot. Alright. Well, hold on, we'll be back. I even looked at his page, but I didn't absorb all of it, man. I was too overwhelmed by the dragon. Wait, Casper's rocket was... Where was Casper's rocket? It's down at the bottom, right? I did not map this area out thoroughly in my mind. Yeah, I mean, I'm not at all surprised to hear that that dude was in a band. Do wish... You know what? I could really use a loading speed accelerator, actually. I could see why you would want to make something like that available to the members of the Freelands, because it is very tedious to navigate around here without it. Alright, here we go. About. We did not visit the About page. 10 years ago, he found his true calling when a musical collaborator opened his eyes to a world of airbrush art. After working as a successful musician and composer for almost 30 years... Okay. It doesn't actually say here what he played. Here we go. Here's what we want. Lead guitarist and composer for the music band Clifta. Famous for our long cosmic rock jams and deep fantasy mythology. Unfortunately, I do not own the rights to Clifta's music. That's a shame. If you're familiar with the Flist system, you can find some of it there. I personally don't mind if you download it that way. Wow, the official theme of the Trennis North American Open was written by this guy. Okay, so he was a lead guitarist in a cosmic rock mythology band. Unfortunately, we're going to have to navigate around this quite a bit, right? Because we're going to have to go see what the third question is and then go back and find the answer. I'm going to have to do this every time. Also this, I'm going to have to do that every time. He played guitar in a cosmic rock band. What are short, scary stories involving everyday objects called? Hint, they were invented by the citizens of the comic shop. Hey, we just happen to already know that. Which popular dragon adoptee is an impish prankster and goofball? This dragon was famous in the Dream Castle. Oh, this is some Phaedra stuff right here. At least it saves our progress on the quiz, it seems like, so we don't have to answer the initial questions. Not that that would be the long part of this process. Okay, dragon adoptee. Adopt a dragon. Welcome to the dragon adoption page. Adopting one of my dragons is as simple as downloading the .him image and displaying it on your own page. Hey, I forgot the rest of the question already. Okay, well, there's not that much information here. Grey Dallas likes eating big eggs. Who doesn't? Flying, drinking potions. Yeah, just drinking any potions. Giving rides, flirting, dancing, adventure. Snoggolioth likes to eat things that are not eggs, but things that lay eggs. So these two would get along well, sort of a Jack Sprat situation. Playing in snow, staying in her cave, freezing people. Maraginius likes playing tricks and flying in space and just being very annoying in general. eating big mushrooms. And Drathian, who is actually a different bitmap, likes to eat people and scare people and just do bad stuff. Evil in general. Okay. Got it. Easy. It's weird to describe a... Oh, whatever. Oh my god, this... The Freelands is insufferable, man. I hate navigating around here. They're really making me want this accelerator. An impish prankster and a goofball. Could this be the right answer? Who can say? Well, it's not mozzarella, because that's not one of them. Impish, prankster, and goofball. Shoot. Well, I already don't remember. You're so close. I agree with you. I'm close. Close to giving up forever. I don't remember. Impish, prankster, and goofball. That's right. We're going to negotiate the treacherous roads of the Freelands once more. Impish, prankster. I should just... You know what I should have done? What a smart person would have done in this situation is take a screenshot of that page. Well, you know, now I've had the plan, now that I no longer need it. Hold on a second. Were the towers links to different pages? No, okay, it's three links that all go to the same page. Impish prankster. You like flirting... Okay. Meridginius likes playing tricks. Okay, we can just back. That's faster than actually clicking around. Stop. Freelands. Cosmic Rock. Scaries. Meridginius. What are Taurus and Moletta, aside from being the best comic book heroes in the world? It's a humanoid bull and a sentient cape. Right? Code names for... Okay. Oh boy, a psychic bull and a magic carpet. I mean, it doesn't say here that the psychic bull is not humanoid, and that could have been a carpet. I'm pretty sure it's number 1. What highly valuable Cyber Cog items grant humans superpowers after they are decrypted in special computer terminals? Oh shoot, data cogs. Alright, that was right. I couldn't quite remember what those were called. We saw them briefly on What's-His-Face's page. While Accelerator is free, a small HypnoCoin donation to one of the following people or organizations would go a long way toward making their lives better. Well, click here to download. And then, you know what? I am going to donate 11 HypnoCoins to Casper because he is an amazing artist. Donate. All of a sudden, I don't care about money anymore because I know how easy it is to be a janitor. Alright, so... we should report this. I should probably not actually run that software. I kind of actually want to run the software. This is it. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I assumed this was part of the game, but no, actually... Hypnospace Outlaw may have locked up here.
Click here to download.
Okay, that was weird. Did that work, or... Okay, there we go. Huh. Yeah, I don't think that was part of the game. I think that was actually stuff seizing up there. Well, I did it. That was the case, right? Please utilize your enforcement tool to report and remove it as soon as possible. We did it. It was only expecting us to find one violation. I assume that I am not going to be able to report any of the other stuff on this page. But, like, let's just find out. Because if they want to pay me more, I will accept more pay. Okay. So, no, they just wanted me to report the download link. Alright, Dispatch, what's up? Pirate music downloads. Multiple instances of unauthorized music distribution reported in unknown zone. Please utilize your enforcement tool. Notice that we had a ton of backed up music piracy reports from the last few weeks that were never assigned. I've attached the report text files. Please do these ASAP, as it sounds very serious. Okay.
Downloading report underscore 1019 1999. Downloading report underscore
Okay,
11
Hippie,
12,
you can
1000.
stop. Hippie, stop. Oh! When Hippie's talking, there's a button in his head that you can press to make him cut it out. I assume that these reports themselves are not going to be very interesting. There's a download of the song Sport Anthem by the band Clifta, and the copyright is held by a company called QPL who have not given permission. Contact method, phone. Jeez. Somebody's taking this really seriously. Threatening legal action if the download is not taken down. Streaming the song is okay so long as the download is removed. Caller Very Pleasant says we have 1 month to act. Nice caller again, same one from yesterday, says this time she's found an unauthorized download of a music released by Zared called Celestial Reflection. It has 6 or 7 songs and she found it in a list of files, not on the official Zared page, which she says is authorized. That's weird. Who is this person? Also, all of a sudden my mouse is not working? Am I having some computer problems outside of Hypnospace here? Did I not actually download all of the reports? Weird.
Downloading report underscore 1019 1999 1.
Oh, no, it's just it sorts things in weird ways sometimes. Okay. Contact method, letter by mail. Who is sending real-world snail mail about internet violations? Name Meet Go to Records. Your Hypnospace service has been used to access, download, or distribute our copyrighted works without authorization. Okay. Well, I guess let's go start searching band names. So, I guess we can close this case.
YSB, great job removing that malicious or unauthorized software.
Thank you, Hippie. Okay. Reported violations 0 of 5. Let's go searching. So hold on, I need to look at these things again because, as always, very spacey. So, Glamocaster. Let's search Glamocaster. Do I want to install the speed up thing? Kind of, sort of think I do. Because everything could use a little dirt. Haze is often said to be a genre of music, but it's not really that. It's more a creative attitude and an approach to recording that emphasizes rough edges, beauty, emotion, experimentation, and not putting text in clean, readable lines. It's like vaporwave, basically. Purists won't consider a song Haze unless it was made on a PTRS 1200. Okay. So this is about a certain kind of music, but it doesn't contain any actual links. And this is a Glamocaster song. How am I supposed to report these? These, I guess they're just content infringement. Yes, content infringement notice. Okay, well, am I allowed to report this thing? Oh no, we're only reporting downloads, right? Or was that the case? Hold on. Access, download, or distribute our copyrighted works. Please remove the musical compositions. Okay, so like I'm afraid is on the list. I guess it depends on what they mean by access. Let's get this out of here. Because it looks like I can't record. I can't report the music player. Not actually part of the page. All right, let's go back and have a look at this Glamocaster review. I can't imagine this is going to have a link to the actual songs on it, though. The legitimacy. Oh wow, the alt text of this image is just all of the text in the image. I guess if you're going to post a review as a JPEG of the words, putting the words in the alt text at least makes it searchable, right? The legitimacy of Haze as a genre is something I've long wrestled with. Its lauded albums just don't have enough sonic consistency to comfortably live under one banner. Glamoplasm by Florida act Glamocaster, to my ears, conjures such a distinct listening experience that it should by all rights define something. It's too distorted and guitar-centric to fit well with most Hayes records, but there's certainly a shared lineage. Hayes-esque programmed drum machine sounds and rich sense of longing pop balladry live beneath its top coat of dirty guitar work. The elements accompany one another to form a beautiful, occasionally sad but always excellent pop record. Is that... It looks like there's a line here... Right, it looks like there's a line here that's a little bit, different. Like, the text reads fine. Pop balladry live beneath its top coat of dirty guitar work. But that cut-off line of text is clearly not the line above it. I guess this could be longing? Yeah, that totally says longing. Okay, sense of longing. That's weird. It's like the page was folded over, but this line just disappeared, because we can see the bottom of the line above it in the second part of the scan. Okay, well... Honestly, I kind of like this song. That's sort of working for me. Well... Okay, so this didn't give us a lot. We could try to find our way into that music sharing service. That's probably where we're going to find a lot of these, right? How did we... We found our way there... I mean, we found our way there by just searching the name of it, but I don't remember what the name of it was anymore. But I do remember that it was mentioned on Zane's page. I made that damn seepage sample play again. That's right, Flist. That's how long it takes me to type 4 characters. This is what happens when you get older. Okay. Flist is invite only. If you have a password, please enter it below. And it is just a simple password entry box. And then this guy was like, I got passwords, but you have to buy them. This is not an official HypnoCoin button, by the way.
You've got Hypno Mail.
All my beautiful coins, man. Can I report this button now? Because you're not supposed to... it's not an unauthorized payment processing system, but we definitely saw a thing at some point that said that any HypnoCoin purchase had to use the official button. I'm gonna report it. Let's see if it works. No, okay. Apparently that either I'm misremembering or they aren't actually serious about that. Okay, attached is your very unique single-use login password generated by an incredibly complex algorithm.
FL.
That's just extremely believable. It's sandwiched. Oh man, okay, how do I get sandwich? So this is how they ensure that you don't actually get into Flist before it's time to get in, because you would have had to have done the last case to know about the sandwiching. Alright. Okay, so... It's not officially supported. Roddy Wall may also be able to help. We can't chit-chat this guy, because I'm not allowed to use chit-chat. Yeah, Roddy Wall may also be able to help. He's currently working on the Virtual Pets game and has a page in Hypnospace. Well, when we looked at his page, I didn't see anything directly like, hey, here's how you fix the problem of not being able to open sandwiched files. So he said specifically that he didn't think that sandwiching was going to work in... Ah, yes, you sandwich users just might want to download yourself a pet. Right, because he thought that Adrian was not going to be down with him in with him putting the sandwich protocol in, so he snuck it into the virtual pets. Okay, well, I was thinking about getting a virtual pet anyway. If we install that speed up software, do you think we'll get in trouble? Alright, so... Did I actually download one? We definitely Double-clicking somewhere on your desktop may result in your pet following your cursor for a short time. Do not wave your pet's excrement in their face. It's not fun for them, and it shouldn't be fun for you. So just throw their poop in the recycle bin, buy them food, and feed it to them by dragging over them. And they'll eat the sandwiched files, and I assume excrete the unlocked version of the file. Okay, well, let's get that love squid, I guess? It's so creepy. Please let me love you is some real, like, free your skin level marketing. Alright. Oh my god, everything takes so long on the old internet. What was that sound? Oh, it's already... Hold on, it's already out here. Hey there, buddy. Look at that, I'm caring for my squid, man. Oh, it sure does work. Okay, we gotta give him this file. Hey there, buddy. Would you like a great big sandwich? I'm trying to give him the sandwich. There we go. Okay. And then... There we are. Thank you very much, Love Squid. My Flist password. Thanks for the HC. It's really easy to get a login yourself. You just have to message literally anyone. Too bad for you, and thanks for the coin. Bursting with laughter, 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 laughter. I always wonder, like, people who do this, like, people who type LOL, but with 17 O's, how do they figure that's, like, more laughter? It's just like laughing out. You sound like a crazy person. Anybody who reads that would think that you're a crazy person. Okay, let's go log into Flist. It sure would be easier if we could use chit-chat. Like, my whole job would be so much easier. Oh, sorry. I need to search it without the I. Which is weird, because it's written with the I everywhere on the page, but not in the tags. Thanks for the Hypno coin. You're welcome. Welcome, SB. How to find Flist file directories. So Flist IDs are formatted as follows. F plus the last 6 characters of a headband ID. Do not share Flist directories other than your own without permission. Keep Flist music and software related. No porn. Yeah, that's how that works. You can definitely keep porn out of a part of the internet. Be aware that merchant soft developers and enforcers can see your headband ID through your citizen data, so there's a chance they can find your Flist if they gain access. Okay. Please follow the style guide as it makes Flist directories look uniformly computery. Okay, so we need to... You are now able to see Flist directories by searching for Flist IDs. And is that... Okay, so that's... I just use my normal search tool. It's not a thing on this page. No zone listing. If we see pages listed here, we will delete. Okay, so let's go find... What was the name of that band? Glamocaster. Let's go back to the Glamocaster search. And we will look for this. F80085D. Is that how this works? Yes, it totally is how this works. Well, hey, we found some Clifton tracks. So, we need to report all this stuff. This is all content infringement. You're not allowed to do this. Yeah, we are going to get, like, extremely paid here if I'm actually allowed to report each of these links. Yep, I totally am. Well, we're going to get extremely paid, and also this is going to be, like, a little tiny bit tedious. I suppose almost anything you do to get paid will be. But, like, I'm obviously reporting them all. I guess at this point we don't really have to, right? Like, I have it in my mind that it's good to report all these things because getting paid is good, but we now have unlimited money. Ah, well, I suppose this is sort of the game, though, right? Oh man, but maybe this is a lesson about the value of subverting the expectations of software systems. And that is a little bit what this whole game is about, in some ways. My sweet, sweet Hypnocoin. You know how I feel about these fake currencies. So, will we be allowed to close this case now? Yeah, I'm totally allowed to close the case, even though I didn't actually respond. Oh, what is this? Did you seriously just report me? Dude, did you think I wouldn't notice? I don't know if this was you being funny or what, because everyone shares music nowadays. The fact of the matter is that our whole team knows about my Flist page now. If any of our interns are snitches, you could really cause a problem for me and the entire company. We're doing some amazing things over here, and I'll be damned if some little idiot is going to bring it crashing down because they wanted to be funny. I'm taking you off duty. You're lucky I'm not banning you. I've been removed from active enforcement duty. You will not receive cases or HSPD communications until you are placed back on active duty. Oh dear. Well, I guess this is how they get around the problem of it being tedious to report all of those links. Is it... HypnoS doesn't even count quickly. Okay, well, I guess some time is going to pass here, and then we're going to be allowed to enforce again. It's kind of funny for him to get mad at a HypnoS enforcer for being a snitch. That is literally what he hired me to do. Well, quote-unquote hired, because they're not really paying me. Man, they suspended me for over a month. That seems like overkill.
Welcome back. Yes.
Hey, Squiddy.
It's been 35 days since you last logged on. Wow, that's a long time.
HypnoS Year 2000 update download speeds can be up to 500% faster in some configurations. Most Hypnospace pages load instantly. Oh, that's nice. Year 2000 update includes a new exclusive online game, Outlaw. Participate in thrilling car chases with your friends for Hypnocoin. They figured out how to make Outlaw actually work? Alright, well, I'm curious about that. So, like, I'm an enforcer again, right? That the deal? HypnoS must now restart. Okay, well, I guess go ahead and do that. Is it gonna do that? Huh. I'm a little worried about the... Okay. Yeah, I'm a little worried about all the flashing colors and everything. Makes me a little bit nervous. Oh, my love squid is crying because I was forced to abandon it for over a month. Well, now I feel bad. Oh, dear.
Happy New Year, yes, beat. From all of us at Merchant Soft to you. Enjoy the Year 2000 update. Important message.
Okay, I am back on active enforcement duty. Oh, that's... You know what? I think we've... Here, we'll shrink our gumshoe down a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to get rid of him. But they put so much work into this spinning 3D logo. It would be a shame not to be able to see it. Uh-oh. Whoa. We can put this over here. Buddy, you're okay. Yeah, see, we're all friends here. Sometimes you just gotta take a little break and pet the squid.
Message received from dispatch.
Okay. This is an automated message informing you are now back on active duty. That's weird. That link to enforcer punishment just took me back to here. Okay. ISB, so I don't know if it was me or the system or what, but it looks like you are removed from the active enforcer list, which means you've probably been really bored over the last few weeks. This very well could have been my mistake, and I am so sorry. Not an excuse, but I don't think I've ever been this exhausted at a job. Our interns are off for the holidays, so Dylan has some of us pulling double duty with HSPD stuff and our normal tasks. So I've added you back as an enforcer. You'll receive cases after the Year 2000 update finishes installing. See you in the new millennium. Boy, the new version of this operating system is really crappy. Someone has hacked into the Teentopia main page and are threatening some sort of attack. I'm not sure what you enforcers can do about this, but if I don't assign the case, I'll never hear the end of it from my bosses. The only reason anything gets done in businesses above a certain size is so somebody can cover their ass. Since the violations are on official MerchantSoft pages, the system will reject any quick checks you do. It would be an easy fix if everyone with administrative access wasn't out of the office. Still look into it if you think you can find a way to stop it. Okay. So, I'm still a little like this thing, where the passwords of multiple MerchantSoft personnel have been recently compromised. What were we supposed to get out of this? Because was that... I mean, I assumed that was really Dylan. Oh, I didn't even realize you can access their information from this. Huh. Yeah. I assumed that was really Dylan, right? Because it wasn't like... I guess somebody could have compromised Dylan's account and then uploaded the files to Flist from the compromised account and then gotten mad at me for messing with that, but why would you upload illegal files from somebody else's account if you didn't want them to get caught? Isn't that exactly why you would do that? I think my read on this right now is that this is really Dylan and he really doesn't think the rules apply to him because that's what people in situations of control and power think. The rules are for other people. Well, I suppose we can close this case now.
Great job removing that content infringement.
Sweet content infringement. Okay, well, we have a new case and a new operating system and all kinds of weird new stuff going on, but I think that is going to have to be it for us for today. So, thank you all so much for watching, and come back next time, tomorrow, to see what horrible way the system is going to crash on us now. And we'll see you then.